Hello, I'm Bob McFadden, aka Et2Bruté, and on behalf of the conspiracy and myself, we'd like to welcome you to E2B Project 2017. The reason we call it Project 2017 is that we had a project each month, January through June of this year, and we'd like to show them to you today. The first one we'll show you, I wrote on March 6th of this year, my birthday, my 65th birthday, and it is titled The Ballad of Bobby McFadden, Live, Love, and Witness. I dedicate it to everyone who is turning 65 in the near future, or has turned 65 in the recent past, but also to everyone who grew up in the great town, my hometown of Sayreville, New Jersey, and those of us who had the great opportunity to graduate from Sayreville High School, class of '70. I hope you like it. Thank you.
Lived, loved, and witnessed for the past 65 years. I have lived, loved, and witnessed, and after a couple of years, if you live, love, and witness without any doubt or fear, you can live, love, and witness for as much as 65 years. I have lived, loved, and witnessed. I've shed my share of tears. I have lived, loved, and witnessed. You can believe all that you hear. If you live, love, and witness with family far and near, you can live, love, and witness for at least 65 years. Yes, it's true. Gained 20 pounds, 22. No regrets, I've got a few. Replace your bets, I always do. We place a show, I don't know. Satisfied, I cannot lie. Ready to go, no, not just yet. But since I'm at the gate, I'll place my bet. Lived, loved, and witnessed for the past 65 years. I have lived, loved, and witnessed, thinking about shifting gears. If you live, love, and witness, but that's neither here nor there. You can live, love, and witness for as long as you are here. I live, love, and witness. I've shed my share of tears. I live, love, and witness. You can believe all that you hear. If you live, love, and witness with family far and near, you can live, love, and witness for more than 65 years. Yes, you can live, love, and witness for more than 65 years. Yes, you can live, love, and witness for as long as you are here. Live, love, and witness. Live, love, and witness. Live, love, and witness. Live, love, and witness.
The next song that we wrote, recorded, and filmed is Oh Linda. It was our April project. Oh Linda goes all the way back to when I was in the 4th grade. I had been in Emma Arliss School in Sayreville, 1st grade, 2nd grade with Linda Koenigsberg, John Hunt, a longtime friend. And then my family moved from Laurel Park to Sayre Woods. As a result, I started going to Samsel School in 3rd grade. And I still miss Linda Koenigsberg. 3rd grade, 4th grade, I wrote this song. And I thought about it not too long ago because I said, you know, the first song I ever wrote, we never recorded. And the funny thing is, John Hunt told me years later that he and Linda had a mock wedding on his front lawn when they were in 5th grade before she moved away to East Brunswick. So I never saw her again, but here's the song, Oh Linda. I hope you like it. Thanks.
Oh Linda, why did you go? Oh Linda, where did you go? Oh Linda, why did you turn me down? Now I feel like a clown. Oh Linda, why did you go? Oh Linda, where did you go? Oh Linda, why did you turn me down? Now I feel like a clown. Oh Linda, I thought I was the only one. Oh Linda, but now I know I am the sad and lonely one.
Next song is, the long title is To All the Girls I Disappointed and To All the Women I Love. It came to me after we had gone through Olinda, which was the first song I ever wrote, and now you have the last song I ever wrote. But of course I don't do any songs. I can't get any songs completed without the great work of The Conspiracy, and that is my favorite part of this song. The lead guitar by The Conspiracy during this song is amazing, and I think you'll really like it because I love it. Thank you very much. I hope you like it. Thanks. Bye-bye.
To all the girls I disappointed, to all the women I loved, I never meant to hurt you, I swear to God above. I'm no longer the man you once knew. I am simply a man who at one time loved you. You had a man who loved you and for a time true. You had a man who was willing to say I do. You had a man who thought he'd never be untrue. You had a man who thought he'd never have to live without you. Live without you. Without you. All the girls I disappointed, all the women I loved, angels sent from heaven, straight from God above. All the girls I disappointed, all the women I loved, time we had together was never enough. All the girls I disappointed, all the women I loved, angels sent from heaven, straight from God. All the girls I disappointed, all the women I love, time we had together is never enough, never enough, never enough. To all the girls I disappointed, to all the women I loved, I never meant to hurt you, I swear to God. I'm no longer the man you once knew. I am simply a man who at one time loved you. Simply a man who at one time loved you. Simply a man who at one time loved you.
That one was our May project. We're going to go back now to our January project, which was All the People of the USA. It's a song that just asks the new president to keep his campaign promises. I don't think that's too much to ask. Do you? Thanks.
Crawfish. Every 4 years we the people expect the presidential candidate that we elect to swear to God to serve and protect all the people of the USA. All the people of the USA. Presidential voters also expect the new president's intellect dictate that he never neglect the vulnerable people of the USA. The vulnerable people of the USA. Elderly, disabled, and independent, the poor who rely on their safety net. Now don't you talk to me about the national debt after your tax cuts in the USA. After your tax cuts in the USA. Keeping campaign promises, billionaires pay more. Hands off the Social Security, don't start another war. Keep your campaign promises, we will not be ignored. No stinking voucher to Medicare, don't start no goddamn war. Whatever you do, we will not forget. Keep your promises or you will regret a Democratic landslide election upset. The biggest in the history of the USA. The biggest in the history of the USA. Try not to tweet on the internet. Listen to the brownie advice that you get. The people who for once they will never forget. If you count the middle class of the USA. If you count the middle class of the USA. Keep your campaign promises, billionaires pay more. Hands off Social Security, don't start another war. Keep your campaign promises, we will not be ignored. No stinking voucher to Medicare, don't start no goddamn war. Keep your campaign promises, billionaires pay more. Hands off Social Security, don't start another war. Keep your campaign promises, we will not be ignored. No stinking voucher to Medicare, don't start no goddamn war. Keep your campaign promises, billionaires pay more. Hands off Social Security, don't start another war. Keep your campaign promises, we will not be ignored. No stinking voucher to Medicare, don't start no goddamn war. Every 4 years we the people expect the presidential candidate that we elect to swear to God to serve and protect all the people of the USA. 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 All the people of the USA.
This one is not a song. This is a skit that we did after we did the song All the People of the USA. People who support President Trump may not like this skit, but at the same time, all it's doing, the same as that song was doing, our January project, All the People of the USA, is doing the same thing. It's just asking President Trump to keep his campaign promises. And I don't think that's too much to ask. Do you? Take a look. Thanks. Hello, I'm Bob McFadden of the band Et2Bruté and the Conspiracy. And I'm here in front of the White House, just as we were a few weeks ago when we filmed our brand new video for our brand new song, All the People of the USA. I'm back because today I'm hoping I'll get a few minutes with President Trump because I'd like to speak to him about the importance of him keeping some of his campaign promises. Very important. Hope he'll see me. And I mean, he might even change his mind about a few of the ones I disagree with him. You know, who knows? I mean, he's human, right? He's not like a mannequin with a wig and a red hat on, right? We'll see. Hello, Mr. President.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for seeing me. I know you're very busy, and I appreciate you taking time out. I'm coming to you as a concerned, patriotic American.
Patriots indeed.
And I'm here to ask you to please keep some of your campaign promises. Others, you know, I would love to talk to you about that if you have enough time later on. But I'm just talking about the ones that you promised to us during your rallies and during the debates and during the interviews. And the first one was that, and I'm sure you remember, you said it many, many, many times, that you're going to repeal and replace.
Repeal and replace.
Obamacare
Very complicated stuff.
with something much, much better, believe you.
Believe me.
Ooh, okay. Congress right now, they have repealed it, but they have no plans. After 7 years, they have no plans to replace it.
Excuse me.
It's ridiculous. So, since you did say you're going to repeal and replace with something much, much better, believe you, I'm saying we need you right here to put a halt to this repeal without replace.
Right.
Now, if you remember on 60 Minutes,
Right.
sometime about a year ago, you were on there and the interviewer on 60 Minutes said that you said to him that all people will be covered.
Right.
And he said, who's going to pay for that? And you said the government.
The government's going to pay for.
So what I'm saying is, that's two birds right there. Repeal and replace Obamacare.
Right.
All people are covered.
Right.
Paid by the government.
Bigly.
And then you also said all through the campaign, you're going to drain the swamp. Drain the swamp. Drain the swamp. Well, I'm saying you could kill three birds with one stone here.
Right.
You can repeal and replace Obamacare with something much, much better, as you said. And the only thing better than Obamacare is universal health care. You even said that everyone will be covered and the government will pay for it. So that is universal health care. And you can drain the swamp by getting the insurance companies and pharmaceutical companies that are bribing Congress. More than half of Congress is bribed. That's the only reason we're the only country in the industrialized world that does not have universal health care. I mean,
Right.
It's ridiculous. I'm talking about Canada, England, Italy, Japan, France, Spain, Israel. We give billions every year to Israel. They've only been around since 1948. They've had universal health care
There's
since
nobody more
1948.
pro-Israel than I am.
So please, kill three birds with one stone there. You will repeal and replace Obamacare with something much, much better. And you will,
Right.
the second promise was government pays, everyone's covered. And the third one, drain the swamp, get those pharmaceutical companies. That's why the cost of our medicine right now, you can get some from Canada for $40. It costs $400 here. It's ridiculous.
Right.
And the insurance companies, they should not be between us and our physicians. It's that simple. So please, keep those three promises kill three birds with one stone. Number two, the other one that I've been hoping that, and I really appreciate that you are waiting so long with this little talk. I thought this is a German beer that's made in America.
America
It's
first.
owned by Budweiser now. They're owned by Budweiser, and they St. Louis, Missouri. So I'm thinking that maybe we could have a beer.
I don't know what I said.
I could find
I don't
them.
remember.
There, I got it. Anyway, back to the thing. Number 2, Social Security. You were the only, and you talked about this a real lot during your campaign. You're the only.
Thank you.
Cheers. Anyway, the only Republican, and you said this over and over, who is going to protect Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid.
I'll save Social Security.
Now, right now, even as we speak, House Speaker Ryan is talking about vouchers for Medicare.
I'll save Medicare.
And people in there are talking about, after, they'll cut taxes for the billionaires, but they're talking about gutting Social Security, raising the age and all that kind of thing. That's not protecting Social Security. Now, look, if you do the universal health care, I don't mean look, please, with all due respect.
Everybody loves me.
If you do this universal health care, you kill 3 birds with 1 stone. If you do lift the cap for Social Security, lift the cap, it's that simple. You'll keep 2 of your campaign promises. You said you're going to protect Social Security. Medicare and Medicaid will be taken care of under the universal health care. But you said you're going to save Social Security. Right now, it's the cap is $118,000 a year.
Right.
As soon as it hits 118, they stop paying towards Social Security. Now, I'm not saying lift it right there. I'm saying go up to $250. So all of the middle class and working families are still paying the exact same amount they are now. But above $250, lift the cap and let those people pay the same percentage that we're all paying and they are paying, but let it go on. Millionaires will pay into it. Billionaires will pay into it. And you can keep another campaign promise. Besides protecting Social Security,
I'm going to fix it.
billionaires like you will pay more.
I'm really rich.
It'll be true. And it'll go towards a fund that was stolen from in the trillions of dollars back in the 80s and the first decade of this year. Anyway, if you could do those 2 things, kill 3 birds with 1 stone,
Right.
universal health care.
Right.
Kill 2 more birds with 1 stone, save Social Security.
Big league.
That would, I'm talking about universal health care. They'll probably call it Trump Care. You love that. You love your name on things. Come on. I'm going to get out of your hair. All right. Please, for universal health care, save Social Security. Killing 5 campaign promises with 2 stones. 5 birds, 2 stones. Please, give it a try. And then the other stuff, take it with a grain of salt. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it, your time, and I hope you enjoyed the beer. Thanks. Which way do I go out?
Get him out.
Is it this one?
Get him out. Try not to hurt him.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our Project 2017, and just as we leave you, we want to leave you with the first thing Et2Bruté, speaking in the 3rd person, ever did with Lord Righteous, with John Hunt, Chuck Swanson, the director, and Kevin Bray as the cameraman back in 1998, almost 20 years ago, the song Folklore. If you haven't seen it before, my daughter says it's the best thing we've ever done. I still think it's Girl in Georgia. But either way, here it is for you. You got my first song, you got my last song I ever wrote, and the first thing we ever recorded back in 1998, almost 20 years ago. Thanks a lot, and hope to see you again. Bye-bye.
land of ours. The land was being wasted. No homes, no phones, no cars. Killed mostly for first battle. Germ warfare of its time. Broke treaties as we needed to complete no white man crime. Enslaved a million blacks. Developed this land we own. We stole them from their families. We dragged them from their homes. We put them all in boats. We locked them up in chains. We brought them to our land. We gave them white man names. 'Cause history is written by the winners of the war. To the victor go the spoils. The truth becomes folklore. History is written in the sand down by the sea. We always wear our white hats when reciting our history. We slaughtered a million buffalo in our move out to the west. Not for food or clothing, elimination of the pest. We killed them all for sport. We killed them from our trains. We left them all for dead, riding on our planes. We bombed a million Asians in the past couple of wars. But they seem so much more happy now. They manufacture half our cars. We gave them millions of dollars to build their economy. Now they drive our highways in front of you and me. 'Cause history is written by the winners of the war. To the victor go the spoils. The truth becomes folklore. History is written in the sand down by the sea. Tides roll in and roll back out. What's left is your memory. Had a million reasons to kill the Nazis. Everyone must agree. When we absorb them into intelligence, we adopt their philosophy. Hide behind a flag. Tell the biggest lie. Kill a million people and never tell them why. Or maybe we felt threatened. Maybe we thought we'd lose. The white man contest millions when they tried to kill off all the Jews. We didn't trust the Russians. We used our German spies. Our friends became our foes. Our truths became white lies. 'Cause history is written by the winners of the war. The victor goes the spoils. The truth becomes folklore. History is written in the sand down by the sea. Pollution flows no border. Push our minds with air disease. Hoover and McCarthy, Hitler and Germany, they would have found a reason to hate both you and me. They wouldn't need a reason, they would have made one up. A million soldiers on their side is usually enough. Well, we had to have our Cold War, a million bombs pointing each other, and we had to kill our president and eventually his brother. Hide behind a flag, tell the biggest lie. Kill the leaders of the people, never tell them why. 'Cause history is written by the winners of the war. To the victor go the spoils, the truth becomes folklore. History is written in the sand down by the sea. Washed away before it's read, inspected too closely. Now we're forced to follow leaders, every one of them a liar. They'd love the chance to tell the truth, they wish they could inspire. But then they'd have to die, just like a million others. Our country's run by people who killed the Kennedy brothers. Well, some of them have died, but the system hasn't changed. And some of them have retired and jumping out of planes. They really are ridiculous, they take us all for fools. They will pass around with rather and pretend that it's our news. For as long as they stay case closed, for as long as they tell us their lies, we refuse to believe any of their excuses and alibis. 'Cause history is written by the winners of the war. To the victor go the spoils, the truth becomes folklore. History is written in the sand down by the sea. Drowned out by your reporter talking the news on your TV. Now reaching for the heavens, shooting rockets near and far. Still convinced that God is on our side as he hides behind a million stars. History is written by the winners of the war. To the victor go the spoils, the truth becomes folklore. 'Cause history is written in the sand down by the sea. Ever since Barabbas was the one that would go free.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the epilogue. We watched the film and decided it just wasn't long enough. So we decided to do a live acoustic version of a song we did last year in support of Bernie Sanders. It is titled, I'm Proud to Be a Democratic Socialist. Maestro, if you please. I'm proud to be a democratic socialist. I long to see an economy work for all of us. Integrity, it may be rare, but it's still a must. Bernie is the one we can trust. I'm proud to be a democratic socialist. I long to see health care for all of us. Social security, saving it is a must. Bernie is the one we can trust. Bernie is fighting for the middle class and for all the working family. He's fighting to lift the low-wage earners, lift them from poverty. He's fighting for the young, he's fighting for the seniors, he's fighting for the minority. Bernie is fighting for the middle class, he's fighting for you and me. The money in politics, it is obscene and it's sanctioned by the Supreme Court. Citizens United allows obscenity so our politicians can be caught. No regulation, nothing overseen, it is worse than what we all thought. Go to a school, find a civics class, remind me what it was that we were taught. Corporations are people. I'm proud to be a democratic socialist. A divided country serves the billionaires, not us. I know that nothing is free, but equality, it is a must. Bernie is the one we can trust. I'm proud to be a democratic socialist. I long to see an economy work for all. Integrity, it may be rare, but it's still a must. Bernie is the one we can trust. Bernie is the one we can trust. Bernie is the one we can trust. Good luck, Bernie, in 2020. Thank you, Conspiracy.
Cut.
Whew.